Konnichiwa. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daddy Cliff channel. Konnichiwa. Today I'm taking you to Japan, where you have the Mext University recommendation, a scholarship that is at the Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. The graduate school, that university has scholarship opportunities for those who would want to do their masters or PhD. Without taking too much of your time, let's get to the website and look at some details about this scholarship. Here, it is important to note that this scholarship is at the Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University Graduate School admission, and it is a Mext University recommendation. Mext is the Japanese government scholarship program, and to be considered for this Mext scholarship, as it is stated here, to be considered for this scholarship, applicants must first apply to APU, that's the Asia Pacific University. APU will then select eligible candidates to recommend to the scholarship organization. That's the Mext organization, the government of Japan that is in charge of the scholarship. So about the scholarship, it says this scholarship is awarded to outstanding international students who are recommended by APU, that is the Asia Pacific University. The Japanese Ministry of Education, Culture, Sport, Science and Technology, Mext, provides this scholarship with the aim of enhancing international competitiveness and promoting the active exchange of international students in Japanese university. Basically, it is some sort of a cultural exchange for you to come and learn about Japan and then study and then be an ambassador of Japan to your home country. So these are the eligibility criteria. 1. Intend to study abroad in Japan from overseas. It is strictly for international students. 2. Be a national of a Mext designated country. This is a list of Mext designated country. So you have country or region from Mongolia, Southeast Asia. You have the countries here, Southwest Asia. So you can just go ahead and make sure your country is on this list. This is Africa and then this is North America. I'll provide a link to this website so that you can check it out by yourself. Number 3, be born on or after April 2nd, which means if you're born on April 3rd, you are eligible. If you are born on April 1st, you are not eligible to apply for this scholarship. Number 4, achieve a GPA of at least 2.30 on a scale of 3.00 at their most recent university. Like I said, this scholarship is mostly for masters and PhD students, so you must have obtained a bachelor's degree before applying for this scholarship. There are some restrictions here on this note. What are the scholarship benefits? Full tuition fee, 100% of tuition fee covered by the APU tuition reduction scholarship. You would also receive a monthly stipend of 144,000 Japanese yen per month for living expenses, and this amount is subject to change, which means they can change the amount. Next, economy class air travel between home country and APU at the beginning and end of your program. So they'll pay your to Japan flight and back to your home country once you are done with your program. But do not worry, for those who would want to stay in Japan and look for a job, the Japanese government always gives the opportunity for people to stay after their studies and look for job. This is the application selection and process. A. Submit the APU application by November 15. So this is the application deadline. You still have at least 2 more months to apply. And this is for those who want to start their studies in September 2024. April enrollment is not in this. So if you apply now, know that you will study next year in September. APU will review the application and decide on who to recommend as a successful candidate to Mext, that is the Japanese government organization that is in charge of this scholarship. You can go ahead and read the conditions for application. Now, it is important for me to state that there is another scholarship at this Asia Pacific University, and the name of that scholarship is Honjo Scholarship. So here it says scholarship for foreign students studying in Japanese graduate school, Honjo Scholarship. It says here to apply for Honjo Scholarship, the applicant must apply to both APU and directly to the scholarship organization. Exactly, this one is different. You apply to the university and then equally apply to the scholarship organization to get the scholarship. But with the one that we just looked at, you have to apply to APU and then APU will then recommend you to Mext. So with Mext scholarship, you have to apply to the university, and then if you are successful, the university will then recommend you to the Japanese government organization called Mext for you to be issued the scholarship or be offered the scholarship. They say the scholarship is available to all accepted applicants, both admitted and enrolled. Let's say you get an admission and you are still in your home country, they'll give you the scholarship. But if you are already in Japan and you won the scholarship and you're selected, then they will finance you. About the scholarship, it says here the Honjo scholarship is open to international students who study or plan to study in APU's graduate school for doctoral or master's degree. So if you are applying to study and do a master or PhD, then you could be selected for the scholarship. So applications can be submitted from abroad as long as the applicant is accepted into APU's graduate school, and then all nationalities and research fields are welcome. Applicants must directly apply to the foundation without pre-selection by AU. So you can still apply for the Honjo scholarship even if you know that you've not yet received a favorable response from Asia Pacific University. So do not wait for the results to come out first before you apply. Apply to the university to gain admission and then equally apply to the organization to get the scholarship. Now, what are the eligibility criteria? You are not supposed to be a Japanese. Next thing, must be currently an admitted applicant or in the process of applying to APU, both masters and doctoral. So if you are already in Japan studying, you can apply for the scholarship. But if you are planning to seek for admission into the Asia Pacific University, then you can equally apply. Next thing is you should be able to speak conversational Japanese. So in this situation, you need to know Japanese language. Master's applicants must start the master's program by the age of 30. Make sure you are at least 30 years of age. Doctoral applicants must start the doctoral program at the age of 35. It is very important that you respect the age limit. If you want to know more detail, you can review the application guideline. We'll look at it in a bit. Now, what are the scholarship benefits? They say the scholarship will be provided every month throughout the minimum period required to acquire the degree. The amount of scholarship depends on the duration of studies, amount subject to change. So they would give you a monthly stipend and it will be for the whole period of studies for your master's or PhD. And this is the amount. They would pay you 200,000 Japanese yen per month for a period of 1 to 2 years, and then 180,000 Japanese yen per month for a period of 3 years. Application and selection process. Application for April. This one has already passed, so you should be targeting this one. Application for September 2024. Do not apply for this one because the deadline is today, and for this one you are supposed to begin classes in April. I'll recommend that you apply for the September 2024 enrollment. You would have to submit your application by January 17. So the application deadline for this one is January 17, and then you must make sure you apply to the scholarship organization by April 2024. It is very important. Now let's go to the Honjo scholarship website and look at the website. This is the scholarship organization website. You will notice that the application deadlines are different from that which is on the APU website. So I'll recommend that you probably communicate or email the organization to know their application deadline for the scholarship, because you know you have to apply separately. Apply separately to the university to gain admission and apply separately to the scholarship organization to get the scholarship. Here also, these are the different amounts that you will receive for the scholarship, but this is not what is of interest to me. What is of interest to me is the application online. This is where you can apply online. If you click there, it will take you to the online application system. You would have to sign up, create a username and password, and then apply for a scholarship for foreign students. It's very important. And then there is also this document, application guideline. It is very important that you read the document. Here there is a lot of information that you might want to look at. It is very important. Remember, if you are doing a 1 to 2 year scholarship program, this is the amount that you receive. If you are doing a 3-year program, this is the amount. If you're doing a 4 to 5 year program, this is the amount that you receive on a monthly basis. And here it has been indicated that the scholarship will be offered only to 5 students. It's very important that you know that, and then you should equally read the eligibility criteria. It is very important that you read this document. It is important. I cannot stress how important it is for you to read this document, because it will tell you the different types of document that you need to provide, like your transcript. For those who are going in for masters and PhD, know that you need to provide a research proposal, which is like your research topic that you would have to research on. And then you equally have to provide a recommendation letter from your supervisor, which means you must communicate with your future or potential supervisor at APU University in Japan. It is important that you start sending those emails, asking them to be your supervisors. But before sending those emails, it is important that you make sure you research on them. Make sure they are carrying out research in a research field that is in alignment with your own area of research. For example, let me just say this one so that it will be easy. Let's say you are into software in computer, and maybe your professor is more into hardware in computer. Now you notice that the two of you are not speaking the same language. You must go in for somebody who is equally into software in computers. It's very important that you make sure, if you're interested in doing research in software in computers, your professor that you're contacting is also doing a research in software in computers. That's just like basic. I don't want to get into too much details. So make sure you read this document. It is very important. I don't want to make this video very long. Before we end the video, for the degree programs that are available for graduate studies, that's master's degree, here are the degree programs from international relations, society and culture, right down to development economics. And then for PhD, doctoral, Graduate School of Asia Pacific, you have the PhD professors here that you can go ahead and contact them. It's very important that you make contact with the PhD professors before you apply for any PhD program. So this is faculty supervision request form. This is the form that you need to apply for a PhD program. It's very important that you go ahead and fill out this document. Very important. That being said, we will go ahead and end the video here, and I will see you in the next one. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.